Hi, welcome back to Syrup and Eggs. This is our week 9 update. We're getting close to the end here with the chicks being inside. Pretty soon they'll be out in the coop. And I'm going to explain some reasons what I look for to put them outside. This is a little longer than I've gone before putting them outside this year. But I have my reasons and I'll explain that in a minute. I hope you enjoyed these updates so far. Please stick around throughout the summer. We're going to have some more videos coming out. I have one more maple syrup video to finish up and a blueberry video and one more update for week 10. That'll be next week. So stick around. We're gonna get going with week 9 update here. All right. So what am I looking for to put the chickens outside? One, they usually have to be around 6 weeks old. That's when they have the majority of their feathers, and they have no more fluff anywhere on them. That way they can make sure they can stay warm. Chicks need a higher temperature to stay warm. Another thing I'm looking for these guys is to be a little bigger so they can compete with the older chickens out in the coop already. If they were by themselves and they were the only group of chickens in there, I would have put them out at 6 weeks. But since they have to compete with the older chickens, I want them to be a little bigger. Another thing I'm looking for is the weather. I want the weather to make sure we're maintaining, somewhere in the 50s or above at all times. Like this weekend, we got down into the 40s again. So I'm glad I waited a little bit. I'm sure they would have been fine in the coop, but this just makes sure to help ensure they survive. So, and I had some more stuff to do. Don't peck me. One more thing I had to do in the coop is I had to add a perch to make some more space for all of the chickens. So we're gonna go outside and do that right now. All right, we're out here at the coop, and it's time to give this thing a spring cleaning. So I gotta get rid of these chicks out of here. That one's leaving voluntarily. So what I mean by spring clean is I'm gonna change the wood chips, and I do every week. But I gotta clean the windows. As you can see, they get pretty gross with them pooping on them. Scrape all the boards off really well. Really give the inside a good clean. I already took down their heater from in here. So we'll get this all cleaned up real nice. And then I'm gonna add another perch, another 1x4 from here to here to give some more room for the new chicks. So we're gonna do that right now. And here is the clean coop. We got fresh bedding. We got clean windows. You can see through them now. Now it's time to add the new perch. All right, so I'm gonna get started here making the new perch. I'm gonna use a 1x4. I like using the 1x4s because they are a nice perch for the chickens, because chickens are flat-footed. They don't really grab on when they perch. They can, but I think they prefer to be flat-footed, so that's why I use the 1x4s. So I'm gonna need my saw, a square, a pencil, a drill, and some screws to put this new perch in the coop. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, I forgot a tape measure. That would have helped this process go a little quicker. Um, but I just managed to make a bunch of cuts until I got the right angles that I needed. This is when working with Brian comes in handy. He's very good at all this and knows how to do everything right. But the perch is in there now. This was the last step before I could put the new chicks into the coop. I wanted to make sure that everybody had plenty of room while all the chickens are in the coop at the same time during the night. All right, the new perch is installed, and it looks like we're it's just in time because it's about to get some rain here. So I'm glad I got this outside stuff done right now. Let's get a closer look at it. All right, here's the new perch. So now there are like 3.5 perches in here. So we got the high rise here, the penthouse up top, where everyone likes to be. There's only so much room. And we got this long one here that goes the whole way across the coop. And then another one in the corner. And now this one here. So I think that should be plenty of room for all the birds. The newer birds aren't as big as the oldest birds, the Asian blacks and the Colombian winded. And they're probably the size like the ISA browns and golden comets. So everybody should be very comfortable in their new setup. Yeah, so let's get back to the garage. All right, well, hey, thanks for watching again. This is our week 9 update for serpent eggs with the new chicks. Please stick around. We're gonna have some more videos coming out soon. You know, our final maple syrup video. I'm working on some blueberry stuff, and we'll have some chicken updates here and there. But I think Brian and I have some other videos that we want to do. So please stick around. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you next week.